Hey guys, welcome back to another R&R with RTZ with your host Areeba.
Rahib Tizamon.
And Rakib Tizamon.
And today the T stands for teal, the color of Areeba's hair in this video that we're going to review. We're going to review Sweetest Pie, the video Areeba herself choreographed and conceptualized and everything.
Woo.
And we're going to talk about what went well, what didn't,
Everything.
and overall everything and anything. So let's get into it.
So this is my latest choreo, I would say.
Most recent.
Yeah, most recent choreo that was not with someone else, I think.
When did this come out?
Wait
This
a minute,
video?
pause.
Choreographed with someone else.
No.
Because
We did a project.
Oh yeah, I did a project.
The
Okay,
anniversary
fine.
project. So this is the most recent non-anniversary project.
Yes,
video.
there we go. And that being said, I really enjoyed doing this. It was actually a challenge for me. I told Rahib that I was going to do the song because it had just came out and whatever. And then I kind of had to stick with it after I had said it. And at first I really wanted to back out because I was nervous I couldn't make the choreo. And I don't know, I shocked myself. I liked it. I liked the choreo. There was supposed to be more people in it. But it worked out with the space that we had.
Very shocking.
Yeah. Yeah, very shocking, right? But I will say my idea for the video was I would play both Meg and Dua Lipa. So there was choreo where I had like my hair out and I was wearing like a white top and that was Dua Lipa. And then my hair was tied up and I looked more hip-hoppy and that was Meg Thee Stallion's part. And yeah, it was really fun. Rachna and Malavika were both in this video and they did wonderful. They understood the assignment. Yeah, it was great. Yeah. What do you guys think of the video? What do you think of the choreo, guys?
This is my one of my favorite videos of all RTZ. I think it's the way it was made. It's a rush of scenes of dancing and stuff, which I think is the proper way to make a dance video. I think in today's day and time.
Thanks.
It's like there wasn't a part where I'm like, oh, okay, this is kind of low energy. I'm kind of bored. Let's get to the next scene. It's all bam, bam, bam. It's very much like it's a very common music video style where it's just a bunch of so many clips cutting to each another scene, a different scene, different angle. And this one felt like it. We kept cutting to different scenes. We kept cutting different outfits. And it felt like it was a moment to breathe. So it kept the energy up.
I
Wow.
would think so. Yeah.
Thanks.
It's a very high energy
Cool.
song. So
Yeah, that's true. I was nervous I would not be able to keep up with the beats. Now, like after watching it again, there are some beats that could have, instead of making it 2 counts, I would have changed it now. But hey, you have to do it once to learn, right?
Yeah, that's every creator, when they look back at their work, they're always trying to critique and change things up. Oh, I would have done this better. I would have done
My
whatever.
lip singing, like I feel like if I practice a lot more or open my mouth more, it's hard to make it look like you're singing. Like I could be singing it right now and my mouth isn't like really,
The real trick
you know.
when you're lip singing is to actually sing or rap or whatever. You actually have to
Yeah.
audibly say the words when you're
vocalize
singing.
it.
Yeah, because then who cares? You're gonna be dubbed over, so it doesn't matter if you actually have singing or rapping
Yeah.
quality.
But I think I did, didn't I?
I think I had to
I don't
tell you,
remember.
but you still like.
I was a
whisper.
little nervous. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a little awkward.
It's tough. You're in front of
Yeah.
camera, and then you're in front of people as well.
And I'm a dancer, not a singer. So like when people do music videos, they're singers. So they're used to doing all the mouth movements and singing the song actually. But even so, like making it look big on a camera is so much harder than just singing in your car loudly. I don't know.
You're just not a born star like I am. It's okay.
When I was younger, I didn't
Jokes.
realize that like in Bollywood movies, like those songs were sung by other people.
Oh, it was the playback, yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't know
definitely
either.
Thought
I thought Shah Rukh Khan was like an
amazing.
amazing singer.
Because like in American
Oh.
musicals, they're actually doing the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Right.
Oh my
Zac
God,
Efron is actually singing.
I genuinely
movies.
thought Shah Rukh Khan was like a triple threat. I was like, this man's everything and no other man could ever compare. He would never sing one damn song.
I mean, like, yeah, any Bollywood actor, actress,
Yeah.
are just
Yeah.
like, wow, these are all very talented people.
Yeah.
compared to, like,
It's
American
funny because then
actors.
they even do like live shows and concerts,
And they'll lip sync.
and they'll lip sync
Yeah.
it. I'll just perform, it's such an interesting culture. It's wild.
Which is funny because here in America, if you lip sync, you get shunned. And people still do it, but like people do get pissed.
Yeah, it's mostly because they expect the artist to sing because it's actually their song and stuff.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Shah Rukh Khan's not credited.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, that makes sense.
He's credited as the face.
I mean, they do have like those big concerts with the actual singers of Bollywood
like
songs. Yeah, like that.
Sonu
Yeah.
Nigam comes to Mason a lot
Absolutely,
to perform. Arjit Singh.
Oh yeah, him too.
He's and like this the whole Desi community in this area go crazy.
Yeah. It's a little too crazy.
Eagle Baking Arena.
Yikes.
Yeah.
It's wild. Yeah.
And Desi music's coming up. Like Coachella had what's his name? Diljit.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah,
I didn't know that. I'm too busy paying attention to Blackpink. Bollywood who?
But like I'm just saying, like Coachella's now has like Desi singers and like
Yeah.
there's a Persian.
I love how you say Daisy.
Desi.
Daisy, what are you? Texasin?
What are you? Non-English speaker?
Oh my god.
I'm not sure why I enunciated Desi like that.
There's like Bollywood music has definitely been coming up. Like Badshah, he's a rapper, and he did a collaboration with
Teshar.
Tesher, yeah. But Badshah's like straight up from India. Tesher's I think American or Canadian. But
Still Indian.
Badshah did what was that one Latin artist? Not Bad Bunny, but J Balvin. They had the Voodoo song, which is a crazy combination in collaboration because it's Bollywood and Latin America trapped together.
Cool.
That's interesting. Which I like because there's like no American involvement. It was just pureness. There's other countries in the world that make music that doesn't have to be America.
Oh God.
But yeah, Tesher put Bollywood music back on Americanized because it's his.
Did with Jason Derulo, right?
Yeah. Because it's funny because he's a producer, so he made remixes of like Justin Bieber's Yummy and put his own rap verse on it and stuff like that. And then he made Jalebi Baby, which I think was a remix to Yummy. And then it got super popular. So he then took the remix and just made a full new song to it. And then got Jason Derulo on it. And that really pushed it into the stratosphere.
Yeah. Even though Jason Derulo is not the best. I mean, he's still an amazing artist, but people-wise, he's like, meh.
I don't know about him as a person.
You cheat on Jordan Sparks once, and
no, man. He also like, he has this.
That's
there's this like hot model that he dated, and then they were only dating. I think they got engaged for like a hot second, and she got pregnant, and then he left.
Oh,
yeah.
It was more like he promised her like
he promised a lot of stuff,
and then he dipped.
And there's more to it too, but he's still like at the end of the day he still dipped. And
apparently he's not a very good character. He had like allegations of like hanging
vibes.
out too much with the young TikTok stars back in that day.
Oh yeah.
He made some music videos with these dancing TikTok stars, and they
were like 18,
why are you partying
19?
with these like 17-year-olds, Jason?
Yeah,
like 30,
and he's like
35.
R. Kelly energy.
Yeah. Oh God.
I was gonna say the way he treats women is Nick Cannon energy, but
I don't think Nick Cannon. No, Nick Cannon
like didn't
stays with. I think he still financially supports all of his 17 children.
Wait, I
mamas.
heard that there's like a statute of limit to that, and like he doesn't have to pay certain people any more money.
Well, if that case, what's the law gonna do?
There's a law where after a certain amount of kids, he doesn't have to pay for
He
child
hit
support.
the limit.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
That's so funny.
I watched an interview with one of the baby mamas, and she was like, "Yeah, we don't get money anymore because there's a law." And I was like, "Holy crap!"
Wow, he's smart.
Yeah, right. He just kept popping them out, so he didn't have to pay.
The women were using him to get alimony, so he's like, "All right, let me just make it so much that you can't."
Yeah.
Genius.
Oh, yeah.
What
Isn't
a
that
businessman. He's wilding out. All right, back on topic. Where were we?
The location that we used for the Sweetest Pie video looked way better online. So again, another peer space.
Another peer space rental.
Yes.
That was actually someone's apartment.
Yeah.
It wasn't an office building.
Yeah, it was like an office-esque type thing, yeah.
Yeah.
And it was a lot smaller than expected. We made do.
It's because I think it was advertised actually as a photo shoot place. It would be fine for a photo shoot.
But we made do with it. Like, eventually, towards the end, after I changed the second outfit, we put the blinds down, and that's when the room looked better. So there's a few shots that with the blinds up that are too bright. I'm not the biggest fan of those because of the brightness, but
parking lot in the background.
Yeah, even with the blinds tilted closed, we can still see the parking lot in the background.
I think we also put
I don't know if we did
curtains
actually
down.
turn the blinds down.
No, we didn't
it was
until the
possible.
second outfit. Because the second outfit is when we put the blinds and the curtains. Yeah. It's okay. We got really dope pictures with a white
because
background.
They had a backdrop
Yeah.
section, so that was really good. We used it. And they had a bunch of lights we could use as well.
Yeah.
So that worked. But that wasn't one thing. It was a small apartment, and they had so much equipment there.
Yeah.
It was hard to get the equipment out of the shot. So it was, if you're looking at the video, you can see
it in the
rolls
corners.
of backdrops in the corners, light stands in the corner of the shots.
Yeah. The guy was Bengali, right?
Yes,
The guy was
he
Bengali.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the guy I rented it from. I'm in contact with him. He still contacts me for some stuff.
Oh.
He's doing a podcast too. He just bought same podcast equipment. He asked me to help him set him up. I was like,
Wait, no way.
Yeah.
Whoa.
So he's
I hope he listens to this.
Yeah, so he's doing a
He's
podcast
really
in
nice.
that room and stuff. So
Very
They
nice.
had drinks in the fridge for us.
They did.
Yeah, it was cool. I had I think I had a ginger ale or something.
I had sparkling water. I remember that.
Can't remember.
wow.
Oh, I had a grape drink or something. It was really good.
I mean, it was still wild. They just took an apartment and rented it out. It's very interesting.
I mean, it
'Cause
shows you
technically
can
subleasing.
do that,
It's
yeah.
just subleasing. But is that technically illegal?
No. Some places you can do it. Like if the
Depends
place
on
that you-
yeah.
if the place lets you, then yeah. So it's not like a statewide illegal thing. But yeah, I feel like that's a great business. Like you should get into that. Find a space, buy it or rent it, and then sublet it.
That is the plan, but with a production studio.
Yeah, people can do
An
whatever they
actual
want.
warehouse. And I can do whatever I want.
Ew.
Like if you had a basement with a second entrance, you could always do that as well.
Yeah, my mom be telling me, yeah, you guys can make a second entrance right here behind us because that leads out. This window up above us can be a second entrance.
There's no way. Half of this is underneath the ground.
Yeah,
It'll be a walkout.
it's just a
walk
walkout.
up.
You walk down into it.
No, I'm good.
But I think it's
A lot of
it'd be
It's
a
a
lot
lot
of
of
work and be I think it's unnecessary. Maybe if I never get this warehouse studio and this has to be the podcast place, so then this could be for people to come in. They don't have to see the rest of our house. They just come in here.
Yeah, but then you'd have to
Mm.
remove everything from this place, and there's
No,
no
I
space in
don't.
the house for you.
Is
This is your
no space
place.
in the
You get the
house?
basement.
there space in the house?
You live here. You breathe here. You change here. You poop here.
I did put a bidet in this toilet, the basement
Yeah,
toilet.
he lives here. The master bedroom's all mine.
Yeah, because you keep farting in it. Yeah.
Anyways, moving on. So you both filmed this together, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, it was-
Yeah.
More or
Was it
less. I think
awkward?
it was more you than me. I think I was more lights this time because it's a small
Yeah,
space.
it was a small
Yeah, I was gonna
space, so
say, it
there's
was a
limit
s-
to
a tight
one
space.
shot
It was
all
hard.
of us could do.
We couldn't do multiple angles because of the spacing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because nowadays,
Even
most
the
videos
very
like that.
first shot when you're walking in, you wanted us to
Yeah.
pan around. That was the original idea, but
Yeah.
the hallway of the apartment and then into the one bedroom area.
Mm-hmm.
When we panned around, if you pause the video, you can see all the lights in the corner.
And my
The ones we
nose,
try to hide.
my face is all weirdly close to the camera, and you
Not
can see up
weirdly
my
close.
nose.
It's just close. That's just your nose.
Yeah, but you can see up my nose, and it was weird. But it was because it was so narrow, and there was no way for you to back up or anything like that. But it's okay. I really, really liked how my hair looked in this video. The color was super fun, and my eyeliner matched my hair color, and the outfit change, and I went from white and silver to gold and black. So
Gold.
my
Gold.
jewelry was gold.
Whoa.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration with the whole duality of having a Dua Lipa?
Well, because in the song and music video itself, they're both in it, and the way that they sing along with each other is just really cool. So I kind of wanted to have that idea of I'm both of the character or both of the girls, and even the thumbnail, which I love the thumbnail Munisha made. It's me back to back, but with my hair out, and then one with my hair up, and and because I'm wearing black and one of them and white in the other one, it's a huge difference. And I don't know, the way it turned out looks so cool. It's supposed to be a split personality kind of situation.
Yeah, because I think this song is, even though it's two artists, it's not like Dua Lipa featuring Meg Thee Stallion, and she
It's
just has
both
one
them.
verse in the middle of the song, and that's it. But they keep trading
Yeah,
lines.
they did the song
essentially.
together basically.
Yeah, so it made sense to trade dances, trade choreo, trade personalities in the video.
And like Raheem said, it was more like a music video vibe. So it was just a really cool back to back dancing, me singing to the song, and being all sexy towards the camera, I guess you could say.
CXC dancing.
Yeah, sexy dancing.
Bring it back to our
Sort
previous
of.
podcast.
I remember actually
Sensual. It's sensual,
Okay.
according to you.
Oh yeah, it is sensual. It's not sexy.
Yeah.
You're right. No, you're right. I am right.
Not all sensual sexy, right?
But
Yes,
yeah,
but all sexy is
this
sensual.
was last summer, and I remember because the following school year, one of my coworkers comes up to me and she's like, "Areeba, you had a hot girl summer, didn't you?" I was like, "Oh my gosh, what are you talking
Oh
about?
my
Like, what did you
God.
see?" And she was like, "Yeah, you're Meg Thee Stallion."
She
and
found the
Dua Lipa video.
OnlyFans.
Phew. Could you imagine if I had one and my coworkers found it? That'd be weird. But yeah, no, she was like hyping me up, and then my other coworkers overheard her and were like, "Oh, show me," and I'm like, "Oh God," I was so nervous. Like, I love the video, don't get me wrong, but like the idea of my coworkers seeing it in a school setting, and I'm just like, ooh. I was a little, oh no.
That video's not for the kids.
No, I would never show them myself, but if they go home and watch it, what am I gonna do? I'm not like
Yeah, we don't have
shaking my.
like
Okay, I am
18
shaking
plus
my butt.
content stuff.
Yeah,
Right,
I am
right.
kind of shaking my butt, but like not really. I'm humping the floor. My butt goes up and down, but that's about it.
Definitely not for
That
the
is my
kids.
favorite part, and I will say Rachna kind of helped me figure out that one part. So ironically, my favorite part is the part I didn't make. But yeah. Also, Malavika and Rachna look so hot in this video, so pretty.
I really like the intro of the video of this video. The way
Yeah, the little
I-
B-rolls of everyone slow
yeah,
motion.
just chilling and posing in their seats.
Yeah.
What I don't like about the setting was because of the back is mainly for our photo studios. They had the photo backdrop stands, the silver aluminum rods
Mhm.
in the middle of the shot, and it's just
Yeah.
so distracting to the eye. Because now looking back at the video, I could see it all the time. So you're right there.
I hate all the ceiling
But we
stuff
couldn't
too.
take it out, because it's like
Right.
And because there was not enough space, we couldn't like back up or like zoom in or anything like that where we could cover up the ceiling, because I hate that ceiling.
we
Yeah.
could come in close, but that's the thing with dancing. If you want to see your full body, you're gonna have to see the full
Yeah.
setting.
There's a lot of, you gotta do the movement.
Yeah, so you gotta either compromise and get a close-up shot to avoid getting any unnecessary or unwanted background shots, or get the
Yeah.
unwanted shots and get the full body.
Could you imagine this video, but with my blonde hair now and this length that I have? Oh, it would look so good. And like a high ponytail like I did for the Meg part. I love it. I also bought these glasses just to do like the little
You just want to be a white woman, is that what you're saying?
a white woman. No, I want to
White
be
doesn't make it better.
blonde doesn't make me white. Yeah, bam. Goodbye,
The
bam.
majority of blonde people
A
are white.
bam.
Well,
I really like this choreo. I'm really proud of myself. It's a big step from do, which we will never ever do a podcast for. So
We absolutely will.
no, we absolutely okay. Fine, then we do because of you. Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen that video.
Oh, you should watch.
No one
them.
will ever do. I'm deleting it.
You're not deleting it.
Unlisted.
If you unlisted or deleted, I will delete all of your videos from your YouTube channel
How?
by taking your phone. It's so easy. I've done it on my own phone for myself, so I can do it to you if you ruin our video. And this is on the podcast. This is I'm like warning
Is
you.
it a threat?
Record.
Yeah.
Is this a threat?
I'm threatening you and warning you
That's
here.
a record for me now. This is abuse.
I haven't done anything yet.
This is abuse.
These are all just allegations.
It's not an allegation. You're threatening me.
But it hasn't happened.
Threatening.
I really like the
about?
ending of this song. Okay, at the very end of the song, I do this whole lip sync thing, and I love it so much. And Raheeb's going to show you with his little reel. And here's a clip right now.
I'm not gonna clip this part.
Yes, you are, because you're going to show them the cool lip singing.
Clipped.
There we go. Anyways, so we're back, but it was really cool and really fun, and I really liked how it turned out. And I don't know, I really liked how you guys filmed it and the lightings, and I don't know, my vision came to
And
life.
The lightings.
Yeah,
Well,
my vision came to life. This was Manisha's favorite video. That's all I needed.
her approval. You do this for other people's approval.
I do it for Manisha's approval, not
shame.
other people, because no one
shame.
else matters. I do it for
Except
Manisha's approval. Get it right. Here's a clip of Manisha.
Clip of her doing what?
Oh, yeah. What
Eating-
is Manisha?
eating
There's a picture
cereal.
of her.
Here's a picture of her.
Her Facebook photo.
Here's her Hinge profile.
Oh my gosh.
I'm so sorry.
Now you're just outing her.
She's
So-
single and ready to mingle.
Hashtag get Munisha.
Any K-pop
Married.
stars out there that want to be with her? Stray Kids, BTS.
The whole gang.
The whole gang.
All 7 members.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh.
She doesn't want one, she wants all.
Oh.
She doesn't
Now we're
discriminate. She has
That's not
love for all of them.
discrimination.
She chose one. It's discrimination. She wants them all because she loves all.
Poor Moon's never stepping outside her house.
Yeah, nah.
But yeah, back to the thumbnail, man. Like the way she put put me back to back. Like
split personality.
Yeah. I am Dua Lipa and Meg the Stallion.
I really liked it, and then she put like really cool clouds in the background, and it just really gave me the exact same vision that I was imagining. Like it was just perfect. Yeah, it was great. Overall, best video I've ever done. I kind of wish I made it a solo sometimes, just like to see if I could do it. I didn't, but yeah. I didn't do
That's
that.
probably as close as a solo you.
It's an intimate.
Yeah, I will do a solo soon.
Soon?
Yeah, I have an idea of a song that I really want to do. It's a K-pop song that doesn't have a dance to it.
Is it S-Class?
No, that has a dance to it. So clearly someone wasn't listening. It's actually, I'm not going to say what it's going to be. If I say it on the podcast, then I have to do it. Like that specific song.
Exactly.
I don't want to. What if I change the song?
Down?
No, I'm good. Manisha will understand. But Manisha knows it's a K-pop song. I'll give you a hint. It's on the album that I got for my birthday from Manisha's roommate, Valerie.
Was it Ive?
Yeah, it's an Ive song.
Ive song. Ivy? Ivy?
Yeah. No, it's Ive. It's Ive.
What does that stand for? International, very exclusive.
Let's find out. Because apparently La Seraphim means it's just their name, like anagrammed into I'm Fearless. I think I said this, right? Yeah. So
we have it as a clip. You have it as a clip.
I think we said that in the last podcast.
Oh, we did.
We're circling, going back.
Okay, so the group's name Ive is a contraction of I have. It alludes to the idea of showing that I have to the audience with confidence, where instead of telling the story of growth, the group tries to portray a complete girl group from the start.
The importance of
oh, and then Ive's fan clubs, their members are called Dive.
Yeah,
Dive?
I think.
Yeah.
I think.
Why dive?
It doesn't say why.
Yeah.
The importance of apostrophes. That's what I meant to say.
Okay, so
I think
it's
foreign groups need to stop using English as their primary naming convention to appease to
the English,
I guess us,
audience.
Keep the Korean names. It makes sense.
ITZY, another girl group, is a unique name. Apparently, it means that we have ITZY, everything that everyone wants. ITZY in Korean, or ITZY in Korean is pronounced ITZY, which means to have. So their name is to have, if you translate it in English. To have everything that everyone wants.
Sounds very
well, if you think
it's kind of like
egotistical.
Like all these names don't make no sense. The only one that like to me makes the most sense is Girls' Generation. Like they were a bunch of girls
groups made a lot more sense.
Yeah.
Super Junior was a bunch when they debuted was a bunch of junior boys in that sense. They were young girls.
What was that one group?
Part of
N2 something. What was their name all about?
NCT?
No. The girl group N something. They did Electrify.
21?
N21? Or is it just 21?
What group are you talking about?
Hold on, let me.
The one that did Electric Shock?
Yeah, Electric Shock.
FX.
Oh.
But it's F parentheses X. So
like why?
I don't know if that's a play on FX.
Factor of X?
Factor of X. I don't know.
I
don't know what goes through their heads when they think of the naming groups. So they don't make any sense.
They just got out of algebra class.
Yeah. All the members did really well in algebra. I don't know.
Name ourselves.
Why is there a group called New Jeans?
Yeah, what? You know
is
what?
It the feeling of buying
actually,
new jeans?
yes, yeah, I think it is that because in their new song called New Jeans, they say new hair, new tees, new jeans, and then something else. But like, yeah, it is about like they're like the fresh new jeans. Like everyone likes their fresh new jeans. You know how every time I get new jeans, I'm like, oh, these fit like a dream. It's kind of like that. Like new jeans do feel way better than old jeans.
That has made the most sense of all the groups we talked about today.
Well, yeah,
jeans
I don't
with a J, not a G.
I don't understand XG, their name. I don't know what the X
stands for.
I don't know. I don't know what X or G stands for.
Expert girls.
I don't know.
There's a group called there was a group called VIX, and their name made absolutely no sense in English. It was an abbreviation. It was just like
not short for Vixens.
No, it was a boy group, and
okay.
Yeah, it made no sense. It was crazy.
The X means extraordinary. So G means girls, extraordinary girls.
I was almost there. Yeah. Oh my god, that's funny.
I mean, XG makes sense then.
That makes
sense. A lot of people like to do the X as the EX words, you know?
So where does Meg get the Stallion from?
Or I think her real name is Megan, right? I don't know about the Stallion.
The Stallion, wait. No, she explained it once. Oh my god.
The Stallion's like the top tier horse.
Yeah, I think it is because of that. I think it's supposed to be like the best of the best.
She's the best.
Why is...
Oh yeah, VIX stands for Voice, Visual, and Value in Excelsis.
Excelsius?
Excelsis. I'm guessing Excelsis means in excess.
Oh, not Excelsior?
No.
Megan was Houstonia. Oh, wait.
What?
Sorry, okay, wait.
Houston, right?
Houstonian?
Oh, okay, wait. She told Houstonia that she was called Stallion as a teen and decided to just go with it. Okay. Oh, it's because they called her Stallion because she was so tall her whole life. Yeah, so she just kind of went with the Meg the Stallion. You know what? And it kind of works out that the Stallions are like the best of the best horses, and she's the best of the best, and all that stuff.
Usually used to refer to a guy, like compliment a guy. Oh, he's a stallion.
Well, I think she took that, and I think that's also another reason she
probably
took it from the men.
Fun of it, yeah, because she's so tall for a girl.
And
she's a stallion.
But she took it, and now look at her. She took the name and made it into her thing. Like she took an insult and changed it. That's amazing. I love that. That's power. Right.
Also, like, graduated, like, even after becoming.
Oh yeah, recently. Yeah, like last year, right?
Yeah, like last year.
Yeah.
Like, even though she's well established as an artist, she still finished her degree.
And she didn't have to if she didn't want to.
Oh right, yeah.
Yeah, and good for her. You know, we don't talk about it often, but like a lot of celebrities still go back to school, like Miranda Cosgrove, Emma Watson. I mean, Kim Kardashian. As much as we want to hate on her for all the other crap she does, she did go back to school for law. Paris Hilton.
Well, did she really pass the
honorary,
bar?
wasn't it?
It was like honorary. Like,
but I do.
She didn't actually have a law degree.
But she did study a lot. She did actually learn a lot about law. Like I've seen a lot of interviews. She talks about it. I mean, I don't know how true everything can be. Maybe it's all scripted, but I know Paris Hilton went back to school.
Paris Hilton is actually
very smart. Yeah,
like,
she's
she
very intelligent. Yes, yeah. I saw the documentary and everything. She's not stupid at all, but the whole world made her seem like that. I will say also the whole world made Britney look stupid and crazy, and Justin Timberlake, like, apparently was such a terrible person to her.
Timberlake?
Yeah, throughout the whole thing in the past, like no one ever saw it until recently with interviews and whatnot that's going on. But he like never had her back, and they dated for a little bit.
I mean, when he was younger, I've heard that he was kind of...
Yeah.
My uncle was in an elevator with him back when NSYNC was still a thing. This was in like Vegas, and like he could tell like he was a little cocky back then.
I mean, if you look that hot, and you're famous.
If you're
like
a young, famous guy, everyone. It's
attractive.
Bieber was just as cocky when he was that age. Every young, was that
Bieber
cocky.
was so cocky that the first time he hit on Selena, she laughed, and then years later has her heart broken and life ruined because of him.
Apparently it works.
Even to this day. Yeah, even to this day, like she still gets drama.
There's this effect that the fans also let it happen. There's a famous video of Justin Bieber spitting on his fans from like his hotel room, and he's like, "Yeah, look, they'll love it," and they did.
There was a recent video where a fan went to an MGK show with a sign that says "Punch me in the face." Like MGK punch me in the face. Yeah. And MGK's like, "I'm not gonna do that." And then like later he's like, "All right, you asked for it," and you punched him in the face. He didn't like knock him out, but he still punched him in the face.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
so I mean the fans asking for it,
fans are.
Why would fans ask for that? Like
fans
of all the
things, like people when they sell their hair.
Okay, but it's one thing to hold onto hair, maybe put in a locket or whatever. It's another to have bodily damage that will go away, but you're going to be in pain for like a few days or something. This pain.
Me in the face.
Every time you feel the pain, you know he touched you or something. That's weird. That's too much.
You say you want Ariana to slap you?
No. Because then I'd be like, oh, this pain hurts, and I'm going to think of pain in her. Associate pain with her. I want to associate good things with her.
I will say it's probably better than the opposite, which is fans throwing their phones at you.
Oh my God, BB Rexa, right?
Yeah.
Oh.
We talked about this last podcast too, I think.
Oh, did we?
We did, yeah,
we did.
Oops.
I'm just saying, fans are
crazy.
We talked about crazy fandom, about
Yeah.
Korean.
Yeah.
Can I just say, we talked about New Jeans for a second, but New Jeans, one of their songs, Super Shy, it's so cute. They use like the Powerpuff Girls like the background music in their song, only a little sped up, and it's so cute. Like their whole like
sampled
theme
it?
song.
Yeah, what did I say? Yeah, they sampled it.
Song.
Yeah.
Well, the background to
The intro theme.
no, not even that part. It's like the like it's like the drum. It's like this drum thing. If you play it, you'll hear it.
Like
but
when they walk, that sound.
I don't know how to explain it. It's like it is the background beats to the theme song. It's not the main song. Dun, 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 dun. That's the main music you hear.
It's just like the drum part.
Yeah, like there's a drum part in the theme song, but they use that part and speed it up in the song. And their whole album cover is each of the girls in Powerpuff Girl like avatars, and it's so cute. I love it. It's like they're like New Jeans. They're young. They're like underage. So they're like a new generation bringing back Powerpuff Girls, which is our generation, which is kind of nice. And I love that.
Yes, you could pronounce, if you pronounce it New Jeans, New Gens, New Generation.
Oh, they're the new girls. They're the new girls generation.
New girl.
The new Geners.
The new Geners.
But yeah, it's nice. I don't like how young they are, because a lot of creepy men do sexualize them. They're like 14, 15 years old. Whereas most K-pop stars that are super popular right now are over 18.
That's not a new thing either. Like,
no, I know it's not new.
Justin Bieber, he came out when he was a teenager.
That's true, yes.
Being that young.
Well, no,
that,
but the thing with Justin
Bieber,
all of his fans were also young. New Jeans has fans that are grown adult. I'm a grown adult. I'm a fan of New Jeans.
Oh yeah, they're grown adults of their fame of.
Yeah, that's true. Okay.
But most of their fans are definitely
Yeah.
people that are around their age, young girls, young schoolgirls. They're the ones that are connecting the most.
That's
with
true.
New
But
Jeans.
they were really like all over K-pop news because they were so young, and a lot of people were sexualizing them, and because they do look older in a sense, because they're super tall and dress a little bit older, but they're really, really young.
Height and makeup can do a lot. I think the issue with the young artists is that because they're just like, they're basically a cash cow at that point.
Oh yeah,
and they don't get like any. Yeah, they don't get any like emotional intelligence, or they're not given any proper therapy. They're just kind of, hey, I need you to make this. I need you to make that.
It's like it's almost like child labor, but music wise. That's kind of what happened to Justin Bieber, if you think about it.
It does.
I mean,
it's basically it's the same thing with movie stars, child stars. They all say the same thing almost.
I mean, these are technically child stars too. I mean, yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. Like, they're so young, and like, they're not, like, when we were 14, 15 years old, we were in high school. Like, could you imagine not going through high school, experiencing what you experienced, and then just becoming a pop star? Like, your life is completely different. You might be getting side education, but you don't get that social interaction.
I have the same theory for regular people too. There's a lot of people who want their children to work every summer, have a part-time job when they're 14, 15, or whatever, instead of like just being a kid, going out, hanging out with your friends in the summer, because that's the only time you're going to do it. You're going to be working for the rest of your life after 18 or whatever. So why not enjoy the first 18 year lives and
I mean, there's other ways to learn responsibility.
Yeah, definitely. I will say, unless your parents don't let you get a part-time job and don't let you go outside and play with your friends,
there's other things
then
too,
what are you going to do?
Our high school system is, you go to school from 7 to 3, and then you spend the next few hours either at a club, team, whatever, and then go back and do homework. That's your whole day. You sleep and rinse and repeat. There's no time to actually do anything. And if you don't have extracurriculars, you're seen as a bum or a lazy kid.
Well, more like you're not going to go anywhere because colleges won't accept you.
Well, yeah,
that's what they say. Yeah, which isn't really fair.
It's like, I mean, other countries don't have that. You just go to school and that's it.
Well, okay, something that we do have that other countries don't is like, so in our schools we don't get ranked by like student to student. For example, like if I get all A's or whatever, I'm not gonna be like number one. Like, there's no awards for being number one in your graduating class. Yeah, sure, you can give a speech, but
wait, we still have valedictorian.
But
this county, but other schools.
No, yeah, but I'm talking about like, so like for instance, I had a parent ask me, like say he was telling me like, oh, like in India they do this whole ranking thing where the top student gets like this big prize at their schools, and most Indian schools do this, and like, you know, they get like these special recommendations and get like all these scholarships and all this like prestige basically.
Isn't there a Bollywood movie about this?
I have no idea.
Yeah, Student of the Year 1 and 2.
Oh, what, really?
Yes. What do you mean Student of the Year?
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So
yeah, a little competition to make sure they're
that was like
student.
that was a movie. This is like life there.
Well, I mean, the movie's based on
and
the whole
yes,
thing.
yes. But there's more about academics, and so the parent was telling me like, yeah, why don't we do anything like that here? And we're like, well, because we don't rank our kids from each other. We try to make them do better, like each year, like from what they have grown from.
Before.
Yeah, like so they're against themselves, you know, like they're competing against, oh, well, last year I got all A's, or all A's and 1B, can I get all A's this year? Like it's not like, oh, well, this person's getting all A's, I need to beat this person. Like even in Japan it's like that. They have rankings for their tests and stuff, and they show it off to everybody.
I don't know. I don't
in their
think
schools.
just because we don't explicitly list them doesn't mean we don't have that competition.
I mean, it's still internal, but
especially as a kid. I mean, it's still there.
But internal is different.
Feel the effects of it.
But internal is different than, you know, you're like daily, like everyone, like even your teachers are like, oh, you're not doing better than them. Like, you know, no teacher in America will ever say, well, Johnny's doing better than you should do better. Like we're not even allowed to say things like that. Whereas like in India or like in East Asian countries, they endorse it. They're like, tell your kids you suck. So that worse
like
than
India
someone else
pushes it more.
Yeah.
As long as we still have a valedictorian system in a lot of schools, then we aren't that much better.
Yeah, I mean, but the adults don't push it. It's more internal between the kids. Whereas
I mean, that system is maybe that.
Well, I think it's worse when the adults themselves are saying.
Yeah, it's definitely worse.
Yeah.
But we're not that much better.
Oh,
we still have ways to go.
Oh yeah, definitely.
I mean, we're not like we have like this whole summa cum laude and all that Latin stuff.
Yeah,
I was about to say Italian. That college does, right? I don't think.
Well, colleges. I'm not talking about colleges. Colleges are different.
Some high schools do it because then I've heard people's like, "Oh yeah, I was valedictorian in my high school, which is why I'm at this college."
Like valedictorian is just like.
But valedictorian is a title,
and then the second one, which is
it's a title of someone who got the most highest grades and stuff. So still, people vie for that because to get to college.
Yes,
so it's still for status.
Yes,
still for that.
Yes, but like the way that other countries do it is more like they get other stuff other than just the prestigious title. They get a lot of more scholarships on purpose because of their grades.
Yes,
because of the competition. Like, okay, let me like
ranking within the school.
Yeah, ranking within the school gives it to them, not colleges give it to them. Whereas like here, yes, so if you get like the best score in your high school, they're not going to be like, oh, well, because you're from this high school, you get these. Like from a college, the college themselves will be like, okay, let's look at all these kids from all these other high schools. Whereas the high school themselves in these other countries are giving them the prizes. That's what I'm trying to say. Does that make sense?
It's all the same thing.
No, well, colleges are giving the scholarships versus the high school themselves.
We're talking about the school system because there's still the school system, and in the end, they're still being affected by it.
Yeah, but our colleges don't count as our school system in the sense of. No, I'm talking about like when it comes to state laws and all that stuff. Like they're their own private. But companies almost.
Colleges are no longer just an extra step of education. It's been a necessity for so long. That's why there's whole student debt conversation and everything, student loans.
I get that, yeah.
Now to do any job, you need to have a college degree, and maybe we're hopefully going to a better part of society where employers aren't looking for a college degree rather than the skills and the. Hopefully, there's some companies are doing that, some aren't, but.
We totally got sidetracked. Oh my god. We went from Sweetest Pie to college.
Because that's so then that's why Meg got her degree because she knows the companies don't want the degree.
Exactly.
If rapping doesn't work out.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that's true.
College is a scam. No, I was kidding.
College is a scam. This whole entire country's a scam.
There's a huge conversation on issues with college where you should go to college because like there's a lot of like personal skills you learn from college.
I think the social aspect
of college
is
so much.
It's very open mind.
That is true.
But the cost is
the cost of being a
cost
socially inept.
It's not worth it.
Yeah, no.
So it's either you become socially inept or you pay thousands upon thousands of dollars to know how to socialize with the rest of the world. Which I do agree. There's so many things you learn from just going to college and experiencing it. But god damn the money just for that experience, and the stress.
Inflation.
And then you come out of college and hope you get a job. Because imagine if you don't get a job right at college.
And that job barely makes you barely make payments on your.
Barely make payments.
And then there's people who go
Speaking of
straight
payments,
into
they back.
masters.
They back,
my
baby.
God, yeah. I don't know why I'm complaining, but oh my God, to you guys.
I'm
Thanks,
so blaming.
Thanks, Sleepy Joe.
He tried. It's not like it's not fair that he's not going to get elected again because of this, because he tried. He did more. He tried harder than most people have tried in the past years for us like in debt people from student loans. So at least he tried. It's not his fault it didn't happen.
You're right. This is for you, Joe.
The rest of the government just sucks ass.
Totally.
Damn Biden. If Biden was president right after Obama, then maybe things would be different. Think about it.
I would have,
because we wouldn't have had Trump.
But
I mean, no, but I'm just saying, like,
I would have gone
Biden or Trump. I would have loved Biden over Trump.
Justice for Hillary. No.
I mean, Hillary would have been great.
Am I right?
No.
Yeah, you can't.
As we're talking about a fully female-led song.
Yeah.
BT Dubs, I liked the pressure.
Areeba didn't vote for Hillary.
I liked the pressure that I had. I voted for Bernie first, okay?
Bernie.
I wanted Bernie, okay?
I met Bernie the other day. Not the other day, but
The other day.
The other day? What the you were with me the other
I had
day.
a shoot at the Capitol Hill, and I walked past him.
Hey, Burns.
Hey, Burns. Bernie.
Bernie.
I was trying to meet Elizabeth Warren too for the shoot, but she was in session. Too busy for us.
If he could get like a youth potion or something, so I could vote for him next year, that'd be nice.
Oh, yeah. That's the other thing, man. All these old ass people are trying to run the country filled with the youth.
We're struggling.
I mean, I'd rather want an older person than a younger person, though.
Yeah, that's because you're an old person.
I don't know about that.
It depends. When I see, because a lot of, and then generally, I mean, it's true. Age is wisdom at some point.
But then age
a
is also dementia.
20-something-year-old trying to lead the country versus 40-year-old.
Not 20, but like
well, that's what I'm thinking when I say young.
Mid-30s versus the 60-year-olds that are running our country. 60 and 40, completely different. That 20 years is a huge difference.
What the chances are of having a heart attack, and that's how you can judge if they're fit for office.
Well, that's not necessarily true because a 20-year-old with really bad heart condition their whole lives could have a heart attack faster than President Joe Biden.
Shouldn't be running for office then.
Okay, well, I still think the cutoff should be, so the starting point should be, I think, like 30. The cutoff should be 45. Like, no one past 45 understands anything about what the world or the country filled with generations of young people need. Like, Joe Biden might just be one of those people that we got lucky and kind of understands, some things that are going on with the young people, especially with student loans.
Can't just discount anyone over a certain age as not being in
45, man.
There's some unique people.
I saw my mom turn 46 and I was like, oof, she's lost it.
As long as your mom can use her phone, that's more than enough skill to understand people.
They can open a PDF.
Yeah.
Yikes.
That's
if your politician
I've
says
seen young
the
people
TikTok
who are so technology inefficient and they're just so stupid, it's just incredible. So it varies.
I think when you say youth, it's like the majority of, actually I don't know the stats, but like I think millennials, we're the biggest generation right now. Like in the country.
Definitely.
So
population wise.
Yeah.
So I feel like a politician who's also a millennial who understands the struggles of being a millennial.
So AOC.
Yeah, AOC.
AOC's
so,
one of them.
Age-wise, yes, she's one of them.
Right.
She's also, I mean, she's great, but she also
granted,
that's
not like
talks a lot. That's a politician. That's all they do.
But they all talk in circles. I was gonna say she talks in circles, but yeah, they all do that.
I mean, and like to be fair, like there's also people like Bobert who's like millennial-ish, but like
there's
she said some crazy stuff.
Beto O'Rourke, right? Beto O'Rourke.
He's probably
he's a younger.
He's like late millennial, I guess.
Yeah.
So
like
or late as an early.
God, his name I can never say it.
Buttigieg. Yeah.
He looked young.
He's in his 40s, I think. So like all these people where like I'm not saying I technically agree with all of them, but at least they're people of the age range who would understand the current struggles of American life.
And we're getting more and more diversity in the political sphere.
Because
there's more brown people. There's even some Muslims in there.
Right.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think I just saw the first Bengali politician, some random state got like elected. I don't know if it was for mayor or something, huh?
There's a couple.
Yeah.
There's a judge who's Bengali, I believe.
Oh.
There's someone in Georgia. I don't know their position.
There's Bengalis in Georgia? Dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's Bengalis everywhere. We just don't realize it.
We met some Irish Bengalis this weekend. So
yeah, one of them was an author. Oh my God, Masumapu read one of her books, so I introduced her to her.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she was like, "Yeah, I've read Henna Wars. It's in the library." Because she overheard heard me talking about her, her, and she heard the name.
What's her name? We can
Areeba.
say it. No, for the podcast people, we need to get context. So for context, my little brother got married this weekend, and his wife's family came over from overseas, from a lot of places, UK, Bangladesh, obviously, and Ireland, actually. And one of them was a pretty famous Irish writer.
Mm-hmm. So much so that she has people in Washington, D.C. that sell her books, and she had to meet with them.
And one of our cousins from our side read one of her books because she works as a librarian. So
yeah. I introduced her to her, and she was starstruck.
Really?
She lost her words for a second. Yeah. Oh. It was so precious.
What was her name again? I'm sorry.
Her name, the writer's name is Areeba.
Yeah, I wish I could remember her full
like
name.
Like
Areeba Ahmed, probably.
No. It's a long name that starts with a J. I could not pronounce it for the life of me.
What's the book title then?
The book that Masumapu read was Henna War, and there's another one that has also a really long name that I can't remember.
Go check it out. Henna Wars.
Yeah.
And then she had a book that was featured on Lily Singh's.
Yeah,
but it was about the Titanic. But it came out around the time that whole Ocean Gate submarine issue happened. So it was not
the fact that Lily Singh talked about her book, and we got to meet a girl who talked about her book. Oh my God!
Yeah,
so
but Lily Singh sucks.
Okay, she used to be great, just like Just Rain used to be great.
And
you want to talk about Lily Singh? I'll talk about Just Rain.
I'm just saying, used to be a YouTuber. Now he's just chilling because he achieved greatness.
What does he do?
Because he knows he wouldn't be that great anymore.
Living his life. Okay. No, he's not online anymore. So
he basically made enough money off YouTube to invest and retire. Yeah. And so he's just living his life.
Every now and then his friend shares a picture of them
hanging out.
Okay. That's how we know he's alive.
Oh, that's good.
So
hopefully
that's the goal.
Hopefully this podcast helps you retire.
Lily Singh was in an episode of something that I recently watched, and she was a lesbian. I loved it.
She is a lesbian.
No, in the show, she was like one of those the hoo-ha lesbians.
Oh, we're getting canceled.
Yeah, I'm so sorry. That's not what I meant.
Totally got off topic from the video to politics to not.
Speaking of which,
I was gonna say I love Dua Lipa.
Yeah. Oh, who doesn't? Oh,
Dua Lipa. That's whose fame we need to talk about. She jumped up out of nowhere.
Oh my God, yeah.
And then
she's gorgeous.
Loved everywhere.
Yeah.
She's got
apparently she's a really nice celebrity. From the many people who have met her, fans and stuff, she's just so nice.
I read a tweet that said she just finished touring and finally got home after 3 years. She's been touring for 3 years. She only has two albums out, I think.
But a lot of her songs are bangers.
But yeah.
She even did a feature with Blackpink. Oh, that was amazing.
Yeah, she's whoever's her manager is not getting paid enough.
She was up and coming, and she blew up quick, and she's gonna stay big. She's kind of like a Doja Cat. She blew up so quickly.
She's got talent.
They both got talent. Yeah, they both have talent. Yeah. But because of their talent, they both blew up so quickly.
But she had the Taylor Swift effect, where she couldn't dance at all, and that became a meme. And then she took apparently she took a lot of classes or something, because then she showed up everyone at VMAs or some award shows dancing.
Well, that and because of her awkward dancing and that whole thing, she actually, before she got better, she would do it on purpose and
she owned it.
She owned it. She owned the meme. Yeah.
I mean, the meme was the choreo, so of course she would do it again because that was the choreography. Yeah. So,
but
it just looked so funny because that was just one move she kept repeating over and over again in the whole set.
There's I forgot what the Netflix show is called, but there's a show that goes into the backgrounds of songs, how they were made and whatnot. And the first episode is Dua Lipa's
"The One Kiss."
No, another big popular song of hers.
The New Rules. I think that was her first original song that went crazy.
Very disco-y. That also.
Physical.
Dun, 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 which was just sampling the original song.
Let's Get Physical. No, it's not that song. Oh, what song is that? It got a lot of radio play. It got Grammy nominated too, I think.
Is the one with the rapper, Lil Baby, or Da Baby?
Yeah.
They played everywhere. They played. It's like kid friendly too. What is that song?
It's in my head right now.
Levitating.
Yes.
Levitating, yeah.
Yes, that was the
If
song.
you wanna go, na, 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 na.
So they do the episode on that song, I believe, and like how she came up with the melody, and
Did she produce too?
she didn't produce it, but like just how it all came together and the producers that she worked with, and just the little nuggets of what makes that song so catchy and whatnot. So like she's got good talent, like from a writing perspective as well as a singing perspective.
Those type of insights are always so interesting. The whole music theory and how they make a popular song catchy and stuff. There's a psychology behind it that makes us people remember it and stuff, and while we're singing in the shower.
Actually, was it Levitating? It's a song that's been sampled like many times over and over again.
What else?
I can't think of the name of the song.
Okay, hold on. I just had her opened a second ago. Was it Don't Start Now, New Rules, One Kiss is all we need, and you know with me, possibilities. She has 3 albums, you fool.
3?
Yeah, it's Club Future Nostalgia, and Dua Lipa Deluxe.
Okay, Club Future Nostalgia Deluxe repackaged.
Love Again. That was the song that the show was about.
Oh, Love Again. That wasn't.
Yeah, because that song features that
I never heard this one.
That sample. I can't think of the name of the sample right now. All right, let's see if I can get to. Are you playing it? Go ahead and play it, because the sample is a very popular song.
Now we're not gonna get monetized.
It's this violin part. The dun, 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 dun.
Oh, Frank Sinatra?
This is not Frank Sinatra.
No, what is it? What is it?
So this violin part is like an old 30s, 40s thing. It got sampled again by, I forgot the name of the artist, but it was a song called Your Woman. That made it really popular. And that was like late 90s. And then now it got sampled again with Dua Lipa with this song Love Again. And it was really also a big hit.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Riku farted.
Our dog just farted.
Sample of Loose Stone and the Monsieur Band featuring My Woman?
Al Bowley, My Woman.
My Woman.
Okay. And then there was a 90s song that's also called My Woman. Or Your Woman, I think, actually.
Your Woman, yeah. White Towns.
White Towns. That's a good song. It's a good song if you're into like that 90s trip-hoppy kind of stuff.
Oh, interesting.
I knew that. The violin. I love it when artists sample songs. You know who samples the most songs? Eva something?
Sorry.
That's
No, what's her name?
I thought you were going to say Jason Derulo, because
he does
every
too.
single of his is a sample of
Yeah,
he singles. Yeah, he just tapped into a market.
Him and Florida does that a lot. But no, there's this one girl who does it like for almost all. Ava Max.
Ava Max.
She did like almost all her songs are samples of like very popular tunes that you would hear growing up as a kid even. But she changed the lyrics up and it sounds good. So
that's a growing trend. Everyone talks about everything these days are just remakes, resamples, remasters.
Yeah. That's because no one can come up with anything good.
To songs.
Oh.
That's why those songs that aren't sampled from anything, they're really, really top notch. It's like, whoa. Yeah.
Music, it makes sense because there's only so many notes.
That's
there's
true.
only so many ways to play them. That's
so
why
you have what, 12, I believe, if you count sharps, flats.
Yeah.
You have 7 notes and then like all your sharps and flats. So that's 12, I think. And then I think legally you can't copyright it has
to be like a 16
sequence.
count. Mm-hmm. You can't. It has to be at least a 16 count difference.
So you can't. So
like
if you have a song that's like A, C sharp, B, D, you can't copyright that. It's more of the melody. So
it's like how fast you make it, the tempo, maybe if it's an octave or lower or higher, maybe like a whole chord lower or higher.
Like rhythmic.
Yeah.
So like why Ed Sheeran got in trouble for that Marvin Gaye thing. Like it's the same
it's the
notes, but it's not the same melody.
Yeah. That becomes pretty much the argument that there's only 12 notes. He just rearranged them, and there's only so much you can do. But it's still a different song.
Yeah, even Dua Lipa got that.
A lot of people.
I've heard that the whole Marvin Gaye family and their extended family are really stingy with their copyright. They just throw them out.
You have like something behind your lip, and it keeps going up and down. I think you got it.
My skin.
No,
my mouth.
No, I think you got it. I saw you messing with it. Anyways.
All right. After many off-topic topics and rants,
you can end this by complimenting my video one more time. I really like that. What else did you like?
So just watch back. Let's watch it back, and you can get it as many times as you want. Yeah.
Get that compliment. By listening to this podcast.
Yeah, you can listen to this podcast as many times as you want.
I will. I'm going to clip this part and keep it in my audio files.
What would you want your next? Would you do a Dua Lipa song next or a Meg Thee Stallion song next?
I think if I were to do another song, it'd be Dua Lipa. I don't know if I can dance to all of Meg Thee Stallion's songs.
Yeah,
or any of them.
They're pretty hard.
They're pretty hardcore. They're a bit much. But I would definitely do another Dua Lipa song. I definitely want to try out this K-pop song that I have in my head that I kind of want to choreograph, but we'll see. If I do anything, I think I want to do a solo, and I want a space that does not look like a room or office space or bedroom of some sort.
Once again, our biggest downfall was the setting.
Location. We need to just go to Maryland. We need to suck it up, go to Maryland, do a nice shoot, leave. We can just go get food somewhere in Maryland. There's so many different food places in Maryland we need to try anyways. So
this is why I need to open up a production studio
because
in
that's
Virginia.
where all the nice production studios are.
Yeah.
So that's why he's going to open one up, and then everyone else can just rent it from him, and we'll make bank. We got to do it before people near Thea and them do it, because if they do it, then they're going to make bank before us, and they already have bank. Say bank one more time. Bank.
Yeah. Let's give out all our business plans on this podcast.
So, crypto.
Yeah. Who should we invest in today?
We should get investors.
What are they investing in, though?
Us.
Yeah.
RTZ. The potential.
Yeah. They're investing in the potential. They're investing
in the studio space. All right. I think that's it for this podcast. We've talked it all out to the point where you talked about the life.
Everything else besides this video.
Everything else.
We're talking about politics, religion, and life.
But catch us next time for another video review. Thanks for watching and listening.
Bye.
Hey guys, Rahib here. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button to get a notification whenever there's a new video. If you want to support the channel, check out the merch shop, as well as the Buy Me a Coffee page and the Patreon page to get monthly benefits such as exclusive BTS content, unedited podcasts, and early access to all the videos. All the funds help grow the channel and keep it afloat, so any and all help is appreciated. All the links are in the description, and I'll see you guys next time.